Y'all need to help me. Y'all need to explain why I'm speaking in this accent. Like, y'all, I don't know why I'm struggling. Why am I struggling with this video? Oh my days. Ooh. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to This Girl's Insights, where you can find vlogs, hauls, and sit down conversations about various topics. For those of you who are new to this channel, first of all, welcome. My name is Oyin and I am This Girl. So let's get started with today's video. And again, today is a sit down conversation, and we're basically going to be talking about the topic, what it means to be a Christian, or what it means to be a Christian, in my opinion, for me, in my experience. This feels slightly weird. I feel like it's been so long since I've done a video. And sorry about that, guys. To be perfectly honest, the reason I haven't done a video for a while is because I really wanted to record this particular video. Life has just been crazy, so I've had other stuff I could upload. I will put that out there, but then it's just been like, I feel like my heart has been very much in doing this video. I don't know why, but I'm finally getting around to recording it, so hopefully y'all will be watching this very soon, and I hope you enjoy it. While I'm talking about you enjoying it, if you haven't already subscribed, come on, what are you waiting for though? Subscribe. There's like a button somewhere. I really should find out where that button is, but you know, there's like a red button somewhere. Subscribe. Please do like the video, give it a thumbs up. Yeah, a thumbs up, and as well as leave a comment and let me know what you think, and also let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this. Now I'm gonna stop all that and I'm gonna actually go straight into the video. I'm very aware that when you say you're a Christian, that means different things to different people, especially if you aren't a Christian yourself. And I almost get this feeling that sometimes when someone says I'm a Christian, the first thing you think about is, okay, so this person believes in God, which is, well, obvious, and then you basically, or I'm assuming people that aren't Christians tend to think, okay, this person believes in God, and this person believes that, you know, that they have to live by a set of rules, and they force themselves to live by a set of rules. So for the rest of this video, I'm basically going to work through this definition of what I think non-Christian thinks being a Christian is. And what I want to say is, if you're not a Christian and you are actually watching this video, what would be really great is if you could comment below and just say, when someone says they're a Christian, what actually goes through your mind? Like, what do you think that means? Because I've kind of made up this definition, and if I was trying to be really proactive, I probably would have asked a few of my friends what it means when someone says that to them, so I had a bit more information. But apparently I think I'm a know-it-all, so do you know what, let's just keep it moving. So like, what I was trying to say is, I guess this video I'm kind of gonna try and work through that definition and talk about what's true and what isn't true. The first thing that is true, the big obvious one, is when I say I am a Christian, I say I believe in God. So I believe that, you know, there is a higher being. I believe that higher being is God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. So the person that basically the God that the Bible talks about. So I obviously believe in that. That is easily accepted. That is correct about that definition. But I feel like my fake definition of what someone thinks is Christian is, I think that's the only bit that's accurate. And I think the first thing that makes me feel uncomfortable about this, you know, made up definition of what a non-Christian might think a Christian is, because some people have said this to me in conversations where they've kind of said, you know what, well, as a Christian, you just have to force yourself to follow these rules because you think if you don't follow the rules, you're going to get punished. Which is just not true. Like, you know, like, I feel like if you're a Christian and it's all about following rules, you're doing something wrong, because Christianity is very much something to be enjoyed. Like, my Christianity, my faith is something that I'm passionate about. It's something that I enjoy. It's something that gives me joy. Like, it gives me actual full-on joy. But basically what I'm trying to say is, so yes, I believe in God, but then it's not so much about me trying to follow rules. And yes, there are rules in Christianity, and I'm going to get to that. But then I think for me, when I say so I'm a Christian, what I'm basically saying is I am in a relationship with God. I am in a relationship with the person that I believe to be my creator. That is basically what being a Christian means to me. So Christianity is all about relationship. It's very much about relationship, a lot more than it is about rules. I guess the easiest way to describe it is, so at some point in my life, when I was a teenager, I was in sixth form, year 13, I came to a realization of who God is. I saw something of God and I fell in love with what I saw. And at that moment, I made a choice by His grace to enter into a relationship with Him. To basically say, I am going to choose to have conversations with you. I am going to choose to get to know you. And I'm going to choose to live my life in a way that honors you and that glorifies you. That's what Christianity means. It's basically a relationship with God. Now, out of that relationship with God, you want to live your life in a way that glorifies Him. You want to live your life in a way that honors Him. And to an extent, that does involve following His rules. But then, it's not so much I force myself to follow His rules. It's very much the more I know Him, the more my opinion and the way I see the world changes. And my natural inclination is now to follow His rules. So let's say I used to be a thief. I don't know why I went with that, but I've started, so we'll keep it going. Let's say I used to be a thief. I used to rob banks before I became a Christian. I did not rob any banks, people. Let me just put that out there. Do not come for me. But let's say that was my experience, and then I met God and I start to get to know Him. Now, what the initial definition would say is, well, now I am forced, I have to stop robbing banks because it's a bad thing, and if I keep robbing banks, this great mean God is going to punish me. Now, I guess either way you stop robbing banks, so that's fair enough. But then what my experience of Christianity is, and what being in a relationship with God means, okay, I used to rob banks. I'm now at a point where I have been having this conversation with God, and He's been saying, well, do you know what? Think, like, you know, it is not a good thing to cause harm, to steal, to cause pain. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, it's actually not a good thing to cause harm and to steal and to cause pain. So do you know what? I don't actually want to do that anymore. I'm gonna stop. And that's basically it. So this idea of I'm being forced to follow rules is just, it's just not what it is. So similarly, again, if we use another example, and let's say someone's annoying you and you're getting really angry and all you want to do is punch them in the face, and the initial definition would say, well, you can't punch them in the face because big bad God is going to be angry with you and He will strike you down. While my definition of basically Christianity, meaning I'm in a relationship with God, means you're really annoying me and you're saying a lot of things, but because of my relationship with God, the more I spend time with Him, the more I'm more like Him, and the more I'm thinking, actually, this person is really annoying me, but I actually don't want to punch them in the face. How else can I deal with the situation? Can I have a conversation with them? Can I walk away, give them a chance to calm down, give me a chance to calm down? And it's not so much me trying to stop myself from punching someone in the face, but it's more me being changed in the way I'm viewing things and in the way I'm approaching things. So again, I really want to say this out there. If you are a Christian and you feel like everything you do is forced and it's all about following rules, what I would say is sit down with God in prayer. Actually just sit down and say, do you know what, God, this doesn't feel like it's supposed to. This doesn't feel like a relationship. This doesn't feel joyful. And I want it to feel joyful. So could you please figure this out for me? And He'll figure it out. By the way, I am not trying to say like there aren't any rules in Christianity. Because obviously they are. Like, don't kill. Don't steal. Don't have sex before marriage. Don't cheat when you are married. Like, there are rules. There are various rules. Christianity, what I'm trying to say is that Christianity isn't about trying to force yourself to follow these rules. Christianity for me is when something miraculous actually happens and the way you view the world changes. Like the Bible talks about it and it calls it renewing your mind, where suddenly you look at a situation and you have a different viewpoint. So you're not so much forcing yourself, you've actually changed. And the reason it's miraculous is because that change only comes from God. Whenever I talk about I guess my relationship with God, I almost like to look at like human relationships with each other. So if we look at a relationship between a couple, so you've got like, you know, this guy, this girl, they've fallen in love, they're getting to know each other. It's like vroom, 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 vroom. I don't know what vroom, 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 vroom is. Yo, why can I not be serious? Bear with me, people. I've got a bit of a, I don't even know what I've got. Where was I trying to say? Relationships. I don't have a man, but you know, that's a different situation, different conversation. So let's say I sit my man down and I'm kind of like, you know what, babe? Every time I'm talking to you about something serious, I would really like it if you actually looked at me, because when you don't look at me and when you're like, you know, reading it, like, you know, looking at your phone while I'm trying to talk to you, it feels like you're ignoring me. So let's say I have this conversation with him. He knows it upsets me. So next time we go to have a conversation, I say, babe, can I talk to you about something? He then thinks, you know what, last time we were talking, she got upset that I was looking at my phone. I actually don't want to upset her. I understand her viewpoints, because yeah, she probably does want me to look at her while I'm speaking to her. So now she wants to speak to me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my phone down. I'm going to give her my full attention. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that, by the way. What has happened in that situation is, as a girl, I have basically said to my man, could you please follow this rule for me? But then he understands this rule is for the benefit of both of us. It's for the benefit of our relationship. Same thing with human beings and God. So basically, I am here and I am spending time with God. I am reading the Bible. I am praying. I am basically getting to know him. And the more I get to know him, the more I find out how he likes to do things. The more I find out, like, you know what? He actually really hates it when I steal. Or he actually really hates it when I get angry. Or he actually really hates it when I talk bad about people behind their back. And the reason he hates that is because he thinks it's damaging to me and to other people. So it's reasonable for him to hate that. And then the more I get to know him, the more I'm like, you know, actually, I'm not trying to upset him. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually not going to talk about people bad behind their back. I'm actually not going to steal. I'm not going to kill. I'm not going to have sex before marriage, because I understand not only does that upset him, but I also see the damage it does to me, and the damage it does to other people, and the damage it does to society. I don't know if I'm making sense. I feel like I'm just going to end this video here. Like, trying to record this video was a bit frustrating for me, because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to say. And I feel like the more I've been speaking, the more I've basically said what I wanted to say, which is in the sense that Christianity is something to be enjoyed, not to be endured. It's about relationship. And yes, there are rules involved, but then it's not so much about you forcing yourself to follow rules. It's basically about you having a different point of view, having a different mindset, where suddenly actually you want to follow these rules because you actually agree with them. So it's something where it brings, and I think it brings me pleasure. Personally, for me, praying, reading the Bible, getting to know who God is brings me pleasure. And even in that, I get to know who I am. And I see, like, the person I was before I became a Christian and the person I am now, two totally different people. And yes, there are things I'm still working on. I'm not trying to come up in here all like, y'all, I'm perfect. I ain't got no issues. I ain't got no sin. Like, I am not trying to do that. I do not know why I'm speaking in that voice. We're just going to dial that back. Yo, oh my days. Okay. I know I use the word sin there. For anyone who's not a Christian, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows I'm not actually going to say, I'm sure most people know what sin is. I guess sin is when you break the rules I've been talking about. So if you break these rules, you sin. In my definition, it's very much about I don't want to sin, because I actually don't want to sin, because I see things differently now, and the person I am is different now. And now I am suddenly capable of actually saying, you know what? I have the ability to now say, you know what? I am not going to punch anyone in the face. I am not going to get angry. I am going to choose to be patient. I am going to choose to love this person even when they aren't loving me. And I couldn't do, and I think that's the thing, and that's where Christianity is miraculous, because it's not by effort. There is something that happens the moment you enter into a relationship with God, and as you continue in your relationship with God, where miraculously, the patience you didn't have before, you're going to get it. The anger problems you used to have in the past, they're all gone. Struggling with lust, that's a thing of the past. You used to steal, you can't do that no more. You used to lie, suddenly you just want to tell the truth. Like, you're actually going to change. Don't you just love Jesus? Like, oh my days. Like, that is mind-blowing. When I think about who I was and who I am just like, wow. Wow. Ooh. Okay, yo, I just feel like I'm gonna stop talking now, because as we know, I can keep going on and on and on. And I kind of feel like I'm just repeating myself now at this point. What would be really great, I am very mindful that I feel like I tried to prep for this video, but because I didn't actually know what I wanted to say until I switched the camera on, I feel like I might have missed stuff out. So what would be really great is, let me know what you think. If you think I've missed anything out, if you have a different experience, if you have a similar experience, or even if you're not a Christian and you just want to share your thoughts, please feel free to do so in the comment section below. If you are a Christian, please tell me, like, you know, how are you enjoying your relationship? What is your favorite thing about being in a relationship with God? And what do you think the balance is between rules and relationship? Because there has to be a balance. If you aren't a Christian, remember what I said about, you know, just telling me what tends to go through your mind when someone initially tells you, I'm a Christian. Please share that in the comment section below. What I will say is, I know this can be a controversial topic. Please keep it lovely. Like, literally, let's keep the love in here. Like, I don't want to see people arguing. I don't want to see people attacking me, attacking anyone else. Like, let's all just respect each other and be loving towards each other. I am asking us to be kind to each other in the comment section. Be kind to me in the comment section. You know, I'm just gonna put that out there as well. Like, you know, when I say each other, I am including myself in that. I don't know why I went there. I'm just going to move on swiftly. I am now going to end this video because I'm just going on and on and on. So what I'm just going to say is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you would like to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comment section. Please feel free to email me across some topics as well. There will be my email address in the description box below. Please subscribe. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please share the video with everyone you know. Tell them to tell everyone they know, and then tell them to tell everyone else they know to check out the channel, to subscribe. And I'm just going to say God bless you, Jesus loves you, and may the Spirit of God be with you. Video done. Yo, can I tell you a secret? Well, it's not a secret because I'm putting it on YouTube. But I was actually nervous recording that. And since I've like started this YouTube channel, since I've been vlogging, I have never actually been nervous, but I was nervous. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the topic. I feel like maybe a part of me is like, as much as I'm talking about my experience, like, you know, I'm also aware that, you know, I don't want to get it wrong because it's like Christianity. It's like a big deal. It's important to me. I almost wanted it to be perfect, and I couldn't prep. Like, I don't know how to prep for these videos. You might have noticed, it seems like I just seem to come on here and open my mouth. That's because I just seem to come in here and open my mouth. But yeah. Whew. Let me know what you think. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I mean, oh my days, I was about to do the gay babe thing. Night, guys. God bless you. Jesus loves you, and may the Spirit of God be with you. Love you.